Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you've had a fantastic festive period. Whether that be a great Christmas, an awesome Hanukkah, fantastic Diwali, essentially a time to spend some proper hours, days with loved ones. Great food, great wine, just enjoying yourself. I hope it's been a good one for you. And hopefully also you enjoyed our latest club bottle during that period. I thought I'd take this opportunity to look back at the year we've had, but more importantly, share a little bit about what's coming in 2025. There's been lots of stuff we've been working on. Some I've shared, some I haven't. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to put it all in one place so you know what's been happening. But looking back, we had a fantastic year of club bottles. We got to experience Scotch from two young up-and-coming distilleries doing great things and hopefully have fantastic futures in front of us. So it's great to taste them at the beginning. We got English, not just from the winner of the world's best single malt, but also we got a 10-year-old age statement English whiskey, not from that distillery. That just doesn't happen. So we got something unique there. We got to try a different type of sherry cask in the Amontillado, and we got Australian whiskey. All right, that's a nightmare to get at a good price. So we had quite a nice tour of whiskey, and it's my job to improve on that this year, as I try to every year, and I can't wait. I think we're hitting it out the park from February, from our first bottle. I've been having a quick look online, and I can't find it in the main retailers for less than £84. And it's a £90 bottle of whiskey, and that's what we're starting with, just to give you a little bit to whet the appetite so you know what's coming, but I'm not going to share any more than that. We had our festival last year, great chance to get members together, enjoy great whiskey, try some brands we already know and get to know some new ones, and it was a fantastic day. Thank you for everyone who came. And we're doing it again this year. Normally we've been doing it every second, now it's every year. We'll be in May in St Albans, so if you haven't got your tickets, do go get them soon. We're on super early bird, so pretty cheap compared to full price, but more importantly the afternoon is already almost sold out. So if you are thinking of coming, please get your tickets soon. We launched in the EU, having been a European-wide club before. We lost that after Brexit and the customs changes, but it was great this last year to get the warehouse back open in Austria and welcome back members that we had before. We've been started sending them whiskey again, and it's great to have everyone back. I'll put more focus into the EU this year, but it's just good that we can do that again. We moved over to a new subscription or membership management system, which I'm hoping you find is easier to use. It's in the background, it really is saved us a lot of time. It's allowed us to make things like the WOW deals a lot easier to run, that we've put a lot of effort in. I think they got a lot better. The members one day deals that we'd ran over Christmas and New Year, that went really well. Something I'll look at doing more of this year. The second bottle option in December, that just did not expect that much of a response. That all these things are now possible because of the new system, and I've learnt from the things that you've enjoyed, and I'm going to try and do more of those this year so you have more options. So with that, looking more ahead, we will see when we can get a second great bottle in the delivery, but we're going to start off in February with something a little bit different. I had some conversations with members. Over the years really, we've been asked to look at other alcohols, do full-on subscriptions of gin, beer. We're not going as far as that, but one-off boxes. A lot of members will have seen that I was in Italy chatting to winemakers, seeing if we could create a wine box for us. I was also looking for casks to age some whiskey in for us, but been doing a bit of that. But we're going to start off in February with a gin box. We've got something special, fantastic price, because that's the key thing. If we're going to do this, a Somerton gin box, Somerton wine box, beer box, it's got to meet the Somerton quality, what we do. Great quality at a fantastic price, and most importantly, cheaper than if you got it yourself, because that's one of the things I hate about, say, the gin subscriptions. Put a load of stuff in a box to hide the fact that you've paid more than the bottle of gin that you've bought. That doesn't work for me. So have a look at in the next week or two. If anyone who wants a gin or to share a gin with someone they love and bring it in, we will be sharing a bottle of gin that members can add to their February delivery. Non-members can have sent separately. Obviously, if it's going in the February delivery, it's a little bit cheaper. There'll be more on that and other alcohol, beers and wines later in the year, as and when I can find good deals for us on good quality stuff. Can't guarantee we'll do them all. I'm only looking to do 2 of each a year, but we'll come back to that. So yeah, look out for the gin one if that's of interest. If it's not, do not worry. Also we've been talking a little bit about creating an advent calendar. I ran out of time last year, but I think I'm now in a really good place, that we will be building an advent calendar for everyone for the Christmas ahead. We'll share the information in the summer, but if that's something that's of interest to you, know that we've got something that once again meets the Somerton criteria. It's going to be surprises. One of the things I'm going to do is, not every calendar is going to be identical. I like the idea of some of the days everyone getting a different whiskey, just for fun, and seeing which one what you got. And there will be surprises, shocks in there as well. I can't wait, and the value will be fantastic. But that's what we try and do every time. Also, I'd like to get us another option for clothing. We had the embroidered hoodies and t-shirts. The supplier was awful with their customer services, messed us about, so we had to stop using them, and I hadn't been able to find another supplier, so we're going to look at that again. I've also had an idea of a different bit of clothing that I want to see if we can get. Don't know if it's possible. We'll start there, and if not, we know we can go back and look for hoodies again, because they proved popular before. Also, I'm going to be creating an independent bottler brand to allow me to share some of the things I want to share with yourselves and broader. Give myself some challenge. There's some things I've wanted to do. First of all, there was a whiskey I tried a few years ago. It was delicious, and I knew immediately this is something I want to share with members, a style. And to do it, to get a bottle would cost hundreds, probably thousands of pounds to get it again. No, that doesn't work. So I've been scouring, looking for casks that fit what I want to create. Found them a little while ago. They just need a little bit longer to age, and we're pretty much ready now. So that may well be the first release, and that will come in the club. I've also wanted to be able to create an everyday drinker, something that you have at the front of your shelf. Most importantly with that, it doesn't cost very much. It's supermarket kind of prices, but at supermarket prices, making it more interesting. 46%, not 40%. Maybe it's a single cask, maybe it's got an age statement on it, and the value is really, really strong. It's not going to be a 90, £100 bottle of whiskey in quality, but it's going to be damn good for the £30-35 that it is. So those are the type of things I want to play around with and have the possibility to share, because I really enjoy doing that type of stuff. So that's why I'm looking to create an independent bottler brand. More will come in the future on that. As I said already, I'm going to spend some more time in the EU, helping that side of the business grow, or the club grow. Sorry, saying business is weird. Fortunately, it's starting to have to treat it a bit like that, because that's how everyone else is treating us at the moment, as a customer as opposed to a club, which is annoying, but we'll figure that one out. Tom, in the background, he is going to be improving our news pages on the website. We launched our Whiskey Revealed section last year, where I was asking questions of people within the industry so we can all learn a bit more. Tom created some pieces to just share some basic information on things like casks, charring and aging, just to give a bit of a broader learning, understanding. I found them really interesting, and what I've tasked him with now is to improve our news function. So when you want to know a bit more about whiskey, it's a good place to come, a good resource to come that's easy to go through, because at the moment the layout's not great. And then looking further ahead, I have over the past year taken full control of the Americana brand, and I have some ideas. I don't think it's for this year, but we're going to start building up a little bit of a stock of casks so we have future bottlings, because we have struggled to get good quality American whiskey. That's why we went to Americana. They were the first that I could get that was what I wanted, and we still struggle. So why don't we create it ourselves? It's got to meet our grade, and I will find the cask to do that, and we've got the brand in the Americana to build up. And my history before Scotch, I started off in my early 20s loving bourbon, and I'd just like to have a little play in that area as well. So that's something that's probably next year, not this. And in there, I've got this idea. I'd like to make a pre-made old-fashioned cocktail. I really do enjoy it, particularly on a hot day over ice. Oof, I want to see if I can create one of them as well. But these are just fun things for me. But I thought, just hopefully you've got a bit of an idea of what's coming. Most importantly, our February Club bottle is fantastic. I'm biased, but because I think they all are. But yeah, this is a winner, and we've got some great things lined up for this year. So yeah, I hope you are enjoying good whiskey with friends, or if this month you're having a little bit of time off, you're enjoying that too. But yeah, and time with friends once again, and you get days like today where it's sunny and blue skies, and yeah, just keep being great, really. I know how lucky I am having such a good community. You are what makes this club great, and everything possible, so thank you. And yeah, I will do my best to keep sharing great whiskey and experiences with you. Anyway, speak soon.